out to a good time. This race is brought to you by Kiwi Paint Solutions. They're the ones sponsoring this video and me going out here and racing today. So I really appreciate it. They're a great company. They sell automotive paint supplies. So if you're ever looking to refinish a car, or maybe if you have a body shop and need some of that stuff, hit them up. Last night I was able to get the tire changed out. I got all of my graphics on. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you've probably already seen the graphics. They're looking pretty good, I think. What else? They cut my bars down as well, and I'm kind of anxious to see how that handles. I've heard that it affects your high speed stuff, so we'll see. Anyway, stay tuned. Like the video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this stuff, because I'm always trying to improve my videos, doing different editing things and stuff like that. So really like your feedback. Love the support, guys. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. I'll see you at the track. All right, guys. So I forgot the GoPro. I turned around. I'm headed back to my house real quick. Can't believe I did that. I put it on the charger last night, and it just totally slipped my mind. Hopefully that never happens again. I'll probably miss the practice lap, but that's all right. I'll figure it out. It is what it is. So I don't want you guys to miss out on the video, so I'm doing this for you. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we made it out here. A little bit of trouble, got lost on the way back, but I got the GoPro and got the bike unloaded, getting ready to put all my gear on now, so it should be a good time. Big turnout today, so we'll see how it goes. A lot of bikes, a lot of people, a lot of stops even, so it should be good. Tom, you excited for the race?
Pumped up.
Pumped up? You gonna do good? I think you're gonna do good. Tom's riding the ZRF 450 RX, the 21 model. You guys have seen it in the videos. He's ready to lay the hammer down today. Is this your first race with it, or second? Second. That's what I was saying. We got Caleb around here somewhere. He's rocking the 2019 250 R, not the RX. I already got all signed up and everything, so I'm ready to go. But man, I'm excited, I'll tell you that. Didn't get to do a practice lap, so we're going in this cold. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm a little nervous. Bike's looking fresh, so stay tuned. We're getting ready to go line up on the whole shot, or on the starting line. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks. All right, so they did a little bit of a different start. They shut this cannon off, and the bike's kind of took off. This guy has like the longest roost tail I've ever seen. Had a few guys there kind of took off late. And then they started our class kind of after this guy took off. Today was one of those days where I just couldn't get in my groove. From the very beginning of the day, kind of things were not really going so well. Partially my fault. There was some poor planning on my end. I forgot the GoPro at home, as you saw in the beginning of the video. And I changed a lot of stuff on my bike. Went with some different tire sizes than I normally run. I also trimmed back my bars and ran some race fuel. I did a lot of different things than what I normally do. And overall, it just kind of, I would say, almost worked against me, because I wasn't used to how the bike was handling. There was just so many things that were different than what I'm used to. So I think I should have not done all of those at once, and maybe got some ride time in between as well. But just the whole day, like, no matter what I did, I felt like I was going pretty slow. Had a really hard time finding my flow and getting in the groove and sticking consistently and getting some speed and stuff, so it was just kind of rough overall. So one thing I did improve on is I only went down and wrecked one time. Typically I usually wreck a couple times, but I don't know if maybe it had something to do with just going slower overall or what, but that part of the video comes up here in a little bit, where I kind of bump into somebody and go down. Almost went down right there. This course, in my opinion,
was kind of tight. There was definitely some tricky areas. It was very rocky. It was a lot of cool areas. It was different from the last time I raced out at HHR. There was some different sections that I haven't seen before. Looking at some of the other videos that people are uploading, I don't think I'm the only one that was kind of struggling. Some of these routes were real slick too, and it was easy to wash out the front end. I switched from a Dunlop AT81 front tire to a taller and skinnier Bridgestone X30, and it took a lot of getting used to. I didn't get to do any riding. As you've also heard me say, I kind of showed up late due to forgetting some stuff, so I didn't get to do a practice lap, which was my main goal before, was to get there early enough to do the practice lap to kind of see how this new stuff on the bike was going to feel and handle. For me, this first lap was the first time I'd actually seen the course, so definitely going to plan a little better next time. I made a checklist of things to go over before I leave the house and make sure I have. I don't want to ever have to repeat this scenario where I'm not getting out there and getting to feel it out. Not for a while anyway. I know some races you don't get to run the course first for a practice lap. I personally appreciate the practice lap. It definitely helps out a lot, but maybe once I'm a little more experienced, a little bit better rider, that kind of stuff, impromptu riding, I guess, won't be such a big deal for me. But right now, I definitely like getting out there, and it just makes me feel a lot more confident and kind of loosens me up. Hill climbs and a couple of steep descents as well. Most of this race I was just trying to play catch up and find a groove and get going and carry that momentum forward. It was just hard for me. I don't know what it was that was working against me today. Coming up here, you'll see this kid laying on the ground. Kind of freaked me out. Thought he was pretty seriously hurt.
You alright? You okay? What's that? You gonna be able to get out? What? Are you gonna be able to make it out? I don't know. Do you want me to send help? Yeah. Okay, I'll get somebody when I go through.
So as you heard, he had a messed up shoulder. I'm not sure. Somebody told me that he broke his arm. I don't really know what the outcome was, but at this point, I was just trying to find somebody that was working the event and could get him some help. I kind of go through all this area through here and ended up where I wreck. There was a guy, and I told him, and then I also make it up to the announcer stand eventually for my first lap, and I pulled off and let him know that he was hurt and kind of where he was at. Right here's, this creek was the loosest creek I think I've ever ridden in my life. My front tire just would not stop, and then I get clipped and go down and kind of mess up my shoulder. Thank goodness this guy was here because he helped me out.
My shoulder's fucked up.
I'm still learning a lot of these faces. I'm sure probably most of you guys know who he is, but
he's got a shoulder
I really appreciate him helping me out and kind of picking my bike up again. Thankfully, I was able to get kind of going again and head on back down the trail. I'm just gonna kind of let the video play out from here. Not real fast, obviously. I was kind of hurting and really just wanting to get to the end. I ended up doing 3 laps total, and each lap I was 21st place. I think there was only like 23 riders or something like that. So like I said, it was a pretty rough race for me, and definitely wasn't the best of days, but made the best of it. Still had some fun. It's always fun whenever you're riding your dirt bike, of course, but kind of come out to these fields and get to the announcer stand. That's that.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yep.
Hey, one of the riders out there by a trail called V, Mike, went down and he can't get out. He hurt himself pretty bad.
Where at?
There's a trail called V, Mike.
Be mine?
V.
Oh, V.
V, yeah. Thanks. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up for the day. I got a little bit of highlights of the PM race, but I've got a few other obligations I got to get to. Had a pretty good day. I didn't have a great race. Yeah, it was a good time. Had a lot of fun. My buddies, they did pretty good. For whatever reason, I was just having a pretty bad day overall. Even before I left the house, forgot the GoPro, you know, stuff like that. There was a lot of things that I could have done that would have helped the situation go a little bit better. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope that you enjoy the video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate that. Always helps me out, and hopefully we'll see you out here. I had a couple guys, I think, cheering me on today, which made me happy that they kind of knew who I was. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and then also watching me out there in the track. So other than that, I hope you guys have a great Sunday and a great rest of the week. Time you see this, it'll probably be like Tuesday or something. But thanks again, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned. Can't wait to share some more videos.